Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. It's a beautiful sunny day, so I'll try not to move too much, otherwise part of me gets overexposed. So in this video I'm going to be looking at how much I made in February 2020 with merch, low content books and no content books. Now my name's Paul Miles and I do videos on how to make it, keep it and grow it, and that's your money I'm talking about. And if you like videos on that topic, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and you double click that bell and give it a like. So how much did I make in February 2020 with merch and low content and no content books? Well, first of all, let me just tell you about the app I was talking about, the photograph app called FOAP, F-O-A-P. If you don't know what that is, just click on the video above. It's a way to earn money from photographs that you take. I have uploaded some more videos over the February period. Not many, it was only about, I think, 20, 25. Still haven't made any income from those, but I just don't think there's enough up there. I think it's probably, as I mentioned before, you need to have probably 200, 300 before you even start to see sales. But I'll still continue with that because I enjoy photography and I do have quite a backlog of photographs that I can upload. It's just, amongst everything else, difficult to get the time to do it all. And so let's look at merch, and that's merch by Amazon. That's selling t-shirts, hoodies, vests and pop sockets. And let's have a look here. As you can see, I made a grand total of $7.25, which is pretty pitiful, but I only have around the 120 upload mark there, so I've only got about 120 products, but I expect this to pick up. Normally the monthly income is around $30, but this is something I really do want to this year try and work on a bit more. It's just that at the moment I'm really concentrating on the low content books and no content books. So let's go over to Kindle Direct Publishing and see how much, or how many books and how much were made in February 2020. So as we can see here, in February I sold 805 books, which is pretty good. Compared to January, I sold slightly less, but there's only 29 days in February, so there's 2 extra days in January, so I'd expect to sell slightly more anyway. But what I think is the good news is if I compare to last year, I sold 142 books, and so that's approximately 466% increase in sales for the same month as compared to last year. So I'm pretty pleased with that. In fact, I'm very pleased with it. Now, compared also to last year, I sold considerably less books in February than I did in January, and then sales started to pick up and increase from March onwards. So my sales have been pretty similar in February as to what they were in January. Again, something I'm pretty pleased about. There hasn't been that sort of significant drop. So hopefully from this level we can see sales start to increase that bit more and hopefully make some more money over the next months. I'll continue to upload books, and also at some point, I'm not sure when, I'm going to start looking at Amazon ads to see if I can make more sales using the Amazon ads. I do have a course to watch on that, so we'll get going with that. So how much did 805 low content and no content books make me in February? $1,601.62. So that's pretty good. Not huge life-changing amounts, especially not for if you're living in the UK, but it's still a significant amount. Helps pay bills. In fact, what I'm doing with most of this money is I'm looking to invest it into dividend shares, which we'll go into on another video. and that way, from the money I make on the books, I can then build that and make more money from dividends. So if I scroll down, we can see that my most popular book still continues to bring in the most amount of money, $386. And there's quite a, you can see the levels drop, the amount of income drops as we go down the books. So a good chunk of the income is just from one book, which I'm not, it's a bit of a, not a perilous, overly perilous situation to be in, but it is slightly, because, you know, if that book was to suddenly, you know, a competition came in and sales started to drop, that would be a significant chunk of my profits gone. But this has been a consistent seller since about June last year, so I'm not expecting the sales to drop, and it ranks at number 1 for most of the keywords that I targeted, which is very pleasing. But it's nice to see that there's all these other books that are bringing in a reasonable amount of income. And if I scroll down to the number of sales I make, or I made, you can see that the most popular book sold 204 copies, and the rest, yeah, not selling too bad, selling a reasonable amount of books. So that's it. So in total, for February 2020, I made $1,609 approximately. So not too bad. That'll keep me going. That'll keep me going producing more videos for you. Now, if there's any questions you want to ask me about the low content book and no content book business, then please ask in the comments below. I'm more than happy to help. And that's it for today. I hope you found it useful. Remember, hit that subscribe button, click the bell, and give the video a thumbs up so I know that you like this sort of content, and I'll keep producing it. So bye-bye for now.